Oh, yeah. Take a look at the shirt. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Side Projekt Podcast. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. How is everybody doing, man? You know how it goes. Say it with me. How is everybody doing, man? All right, I'm not going to waste any more time because I am not just here by myself this week. This week, I am joined by two gentlemen that if you tune into this show, you more than likely know of. One has been on before and is a cosplayer, cosplaying the likes of Cyclops, the Punisher, Superman, his well-known creation of Scorpion Ranger for the Kombat In The Grid series, and much more. He is a voice actor and can officially add writer, director, and though he says he's not, actor to his list of accomplishments. This other gentleman is an artist and his pen game is mean, a gamer, an actor as well, don't say that you're not, and has cosplays ranging from Red Hood to various iterations of Spider-Man, and is even Reptile / the Reptile Ranger for the series Kombat In The Grid. Both are previous cosplays of the week and co-creators of the Power Rangers / Mortal Kombat live action mashup that is Kombat In The Grid. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back Mike Patron, and here for the first time, Ken Cosplay. Yeah, get a little clap in there. Get a little clap in there. How's it going, guys?
Good.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Stoked to have you guys here, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir. It's great to be back. Great to be back.
How's everybody doing? How you guys been, man?
Oh,
we're
great.
Good. Yeah, we're good. I've been home all day.
Nice, man. Nice. Just chilling.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
How are things going ever since you guys launched Kombat In The Grid, man? You guys flying Lear jets now to your locations or what?
I wish. We couldn't get everyone, but we got, majority of a lot done that day.
Right.
But with traveling arrangements, and parking, forget about it. It's expensive out here.
Last time that I had you on, Mike, we got to know a bit about you, a bit about how you got your start cosplaying and what the future was to bring. And at the time, the future was to bring Kombat In The Grid, which is a live action Power Ranger and Mortal Kombat crossover that brings together several awesome cosplayers, many that have been cosplays of the week on this show as well. The series sounded awesome when we first discussed it, and extremely ambitious, and damn it, you did it, and now episode 1 has been officially released, and it definitely is awesome. And it can be viewed right now on the Kombat In The Grid YouTube channel. And for the Kombat In The Grid fans, for people that have already seen it and are following what they're doing, stay tuned, because somewhere in this episode, you're going to receive a sneak peek of episode 2 right here, only on the Side Projekt Podcast before it premieres next week. But before we even continue, for anybody tuning in that may not be aware of what it is that we're even talking about, Mike, can you give a synopsis and some details for first timers of what Kombat In The Grid is? Maybe they don't know what it is and they're like, hey, what's going on? What is this?
Well, basically, Kombat In The Grid, it's Power Rangers and it's Power Rangers meeting Mortal Kombat. So what basically gave me the idea is for everybody that's watched Bat and Son before, shout out to them. They came up with White Ranger versus Scorpion.
Yes.
So, we watched that, and obviously at the end, White Ranger won, but there was an alternate ending.
Yeah,
they have another alternate that Scorpion wins.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, you know what? We all know Scorpion would have won. So it's like, yo, what? So then one time I was like, what if Scorpion became a Power Ranger? So then about a couple weeks, I think like couple months ago, Chris Casamassa and Jason David Frank, they had a live together. And I was like, you know what? Everybody was like, oh, Scorpion Ranger, like they need to do a rematch and stuff. I was like, you heard it first. I'm going to create Scorpion Ranger.
Yes.
And, right then and there it happened. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not just going to stop. Let's get more Rangers in here.
Yes.
But the synopsis is basically Draken, who is a futuristic Tommy. He's he wants to be, you know, complete, full power and everything. So he's going through every universe to kill every Tommy to be completed. Mm-hmm. While Zed is in hiding, he wants Draken's power, but he needs help to get it.
Right.
That's when you have episode 1 happen.
Exactly. And you guys got to go check that out. It's on the Kombat In The Grid YouTube channel right now. Episode 1, episode 2 dropping next week after this episode. You guys have to go check it out, man. It's absolutely dope. It's phenomenally done. And now that I got both of you guys here, Ken Cosplay, Mike Patron, I learned a lot about Mike the last time that I had him on, and a lot about what Kombat In The Grid was going to be at that time. But Ken, this is a cool opportunity to get another side of things, another perspective, more insider details, and to let everybody learn a little bit about yourself as well. What made you want to be a part of this project, and who brought the idea to who first?
So the one who brought it to me was Mike. So my part in this project started as just an artist, like to help out with the designs and to just draw them, right?
Yeah.
So I did all the Combat Rangers.
Mm-hmm. So you kind of put all that together, the Combat Rangers. Mike had the idea and you kind of pinned it out. That's dope.
He had the first draft for Scorpion Ranger and had another artist do another one. Mm-hmm. And he asked me to make one look simpler and not as hardcore as that other art was.
Yeah, not too much. Yeah.
It was crazy in the first draft.
Yeah. Just enough, somewhere in between. Yeah.
Yeah. So he asked me to draw Scorpion Ranger, and then after that, he told me, I want the other Rangers too. I want Sub-Zero, Reptile, Ermac.
Yeah.
He like Smoke, all of them. All of them. So
before everything was chicken scratch.
Oh, dude, his art is terrible. Sorry, Mike, your art is trash. He was like showing me like Post-its with like pictures like other papers taped on where he drew added on or stuff. It was bad, but it all worked out. Man. But it all worked out.
It's the vision, though. It's the vision. It's the vision. Sometimes you got to outsource, get other people, and that's where Kim came in, right?
Yep. And then after that, it was like that for a while. He was still like hiring, recruiting people to play the Rangers and stuff. And we had another person decided that he wasn't he wasn't able to continue with it. Mm-hmm. So I offered to hey, since you need a Reptile Ranger, how about I do? And
nice.
Here we are, and now I am Reptile Ranger.
That's dope, dude. Were you ever going to? Were you always going to portray Reptile Ranger, or were there any other ideas on the table before you guys locked that in? Did you think about anything else?
Yeah, so before Reptile Ranger, I was going to play the Red Ninja Storm Ranger.
Nice.
And possibly another Ranger, but like I wasn't sure if I was able to do 2 Rangers.
Yeah.
But
it was gonna be a SPD Red Ranger.
Oh, okay, got you.
And I may still do like a red Ninja Storm cosplay eventually, but I don't know if it's gonna be for this project here. But eventually I might. So,
got you.
A sneak peek for
nice. Hell yeah.
Cosplay I might do.
Speaking of Mortal Kombat, man, last time I had Mike on, I asked him his favorite Mortal Kombat characters, and I think Scorpion's an obvious one for everybody that knows Mike, right? But he also said Johnny Cage. So Ken, I gotta know. You're playing, you got Reptile going on in Kombat In The Grid. You're doing the Reptile Ranger. So I gotta know, Ken, let's list your top 3 favorite Mortal Kombat characters real quick, since we're on the subject.
Top three.
Yes. Top 3.
Obviously, Reptile's up there. He's like in my.
Okay.
I was playing some movies in the game. I gotta have Baraka in there. He's been like my
classic.
He's been in my top forever.
Yeah.
I had the Mortal Kombat in the PSP. And he was on the cover of it. I'm pretty sure he was like on the cover of it, and like
Baraka is a good one, man. Baraka was my favorite, one of my favorites growing up too. You got one more.
One more.
Yep.
I want to say Scorpion, but like, but everyone's favorite is Scorpion. So like, I know. I want to say.
I kind of try to do that too. I'm like, everybody loves Scorpion for sure, and not so much that like, just because everybody loves him. Like, I love him too. So, but because he's so high up, I tend to go. It's like it's a given. You gotta love Scorpion. So who else can you get?
And maybe maybe Smoke.
Nice.
Smoke.
Yes. I love Smoke too, man.
He's one of my faves.
Yeah, it gets hard for me to pick just like a top three. I know I just totally asked you a top three, and then I can't even give a top three. I mean, the ninjas are like an obvious favorite for me, man. Love Scorpion. I love Ermac. Ermac's always one of my tops up there. Noob and Smoke as well. And like Scorpion's a given. Sub-Zero's more so a given as well. They're like the classics, man. The top that you just listed, Reptile, Baraka. You said Smoke, right?
Yeah,
as your third? Smoke. Any of those aside from Kombat in the Grid, maybe on any of your personal ventures, can we ever expect to see you maybe cosplaying any of those characters? Is that ever something that came to mind?
I've thought about doing a Smoke cosplay.
Nice.
Like at the moment I already have a Reptile one because of Kombat in the Grid. But I was thinking of doing a Smoke and doing like the armored skin from MK9. I was thinking of doing that one.
Nice. But yeah. MK9's also the one where he has the long hair, right?
Yeah.
Are you thinking of doing the one with the full cover of the mask?
Or are
you thinking about doing the hair? Because you got the hair. You could do the hair, man.
No, I can't do that. His hair's like 3 feet long, bro.
You just gotta color his hair gray.
Yeah, just color it. Just brush it like 400 times a day. You got it, dude.
You just have it floating. Like,
yeah. You have somebody edit it so it's like flowing in the wind. You got this, dude.
I can do that.
While we're on the subject of Ken's cosplays, man, we'll circle back to Kombat in the Grid in just a sec. But while I got you talking about cosplays, you're kind of somewhat also known as Spider-Kenn, and you got what seems to be a love for Spider-Man, man. As do I. And you got some dope Spidey cosplays, dude, ranging from Peter Parker to Miles Morales to the symbiote suit, and even what seems to be, if I'm not mistaken, like the noir kind of suit from Far From Home.
He actually created my Miles Spider-Man 2099.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I missed that. I didn't know that. Oh, that's dope, dude.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. Ken, what drew you to cosplay as Spidey the most? Because I seem that's kind of your focus.
So it all started from just like from watching the Spider-Man movies and stuff. And I was I was born 2002. I'm 19 now, and I'm pretty sure the first Spider-Man came out 2002, right? The first,
I think it
Tobey
was
Maguire movie.
Yeah,
I
know
it came
it
out
definitely
the same
early.
year.
Yeah, early 2000s for sure.
Yeah. I remember the first movie I saw in theaters. The farthest number I could go was watching Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock. I remember watching that, and then from there, and like around the same time, I started drawing and doing art and stuff. So like,
right.
So my art and like my love for Spider-Man all came around the same time. And since then I was drawing, only doing that, not really cosplaying because I was young. I didn't do any of that stuff. I didn't know it even existed.
Tell him how many different designs of Spider-Man you have.
Dude. Oh man!
I mean, just if you go to Ken's Instagram, you can just see like every post is a different Spidey, dude. And there's nothing wrong with that though. There's nothing wrong with that though.
On my tablet, on my files on my tablet of designs I've drawn and that I've wanted to make suits into, like at least 50. Just once that I never show. I'm never gonna show probably, but like. Yeah, so
no, that's dope. I've seen on your Instagram, like I said, he's got tons of different Spidey cosplays, but I've also seen like your drawings. Like you there was one where you even said
I used to
wanted to see what my
yeah.
cosplay looked like if it was like in comic, like a drawing, like in a comic. And you drew your iteration. If I could find that, I'll throw it up on the screen in editing so people can see. But I think that was dope. Was Spider-Man your first cosplay ever?
Yes, it was.
Nice.
Technically, it was Deadpool because I went to WinterCon like 2017. It was a Deadpool mask, a Deadpool hoodie, black pants, and red pants and black shoes, and that's it. I was cosplaying, so technically it was Deadpool. But my first actual that I put effort into that I wanted to buy and have the suit and stuff.
Right.
It was Spider-Man. It was Spider-Man.
Yeah. You
created the Spider-Man. It was Miles first, and then it was the Peter Parker from Into the Spider-Verse, both Into the Spider-Verse suits.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, you got a bunch of Spider-Man cosplays up on your page, and one of the ones that I actually really like of you, I think is really really dope, is the Miles Morales one. I really dig that one. He's grabbing something. There it is, dude. Yeah. Woo!
I always have it nearby.
Yeah, man. That's dope, dude. I love that, man. You since you do all the drawings and stuff too, do you ever make your own cosplays, or do you outsource as well, work with other people?
Like in terms of making like fabric stuff, no, I haven't. like I haven't made a cosplay. Like I made masks, like Spider-Man masks, but never like a
never
full
like a
suit.
full-fledged. Gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
but like so all my suits like are from other people and like other companies.
Yeah.
So
that's dope, man. That's dope. It's also always dope when I see tons of cosplayers get together to do something cool, much like Kombat in the Grid. But on episode 75 of this show, Ken, you were one of the cosplays of the week in your Red Hood cosplay in a quadruple cosplay pick that included other Red Hoods in one photo together, RLH cosplay, Crisis cosplay, and Logan the Outlaw, and including Ken himself, obviously. It was phenomenally done. It was a great job from everyone. Even the photography, the location that you guys picked was absolutely dope. How did that come to be? Like, how'd you guys line that up, and how'd you make that happen?
RLH, he hit us up, he hit me up about it, like asking, like he posted on his story saying, if anyone's ever down to do like a Red Hood, like a bunch of Red Hood shoots, just hit me up. So I hit him up about it, and then zap, and it happened. That's it, basically. That's it. Like he just asked it.
Nice.
If anyone was down, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm down. That's cool.
That's cool, man. Was it just a 1 day thing, or did you guys do multiple days?
It was a 1 day thing. Yeah.
Nice. You guys got a lot of shots in for that 1 day, man. You guys got a lot of shots. He took
a bunch of pics too.
Yeah.
He took a bunch of pics too. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really dope, man. You do have your Red Hood cosplay, but like I stated, you got a lot of Spider-Man cosplays on your page. Is it safe to say that you lean a little bit more towards Marvel than DC, or is it just that you simply love to cosplay Spider-Man?
I feel like it comes down most to like one's more affordable than the other. Like,
no matter what, if you see a different type of Red Hood, he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Like, if it's a different Red Hood, if it's a different Spider-Man, he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
If I like it, man, I'm probably gonna do it. Yeah,
for sure. Mike, same goes for you, man. I definitely see the MK love, obviously, the Power Rangers love, obviously, within your cosplays, man. Definitely see the Marvel love, and right now you're also focusing on your brand new Punisher cosplay, which I'll throw that up on the screen for everybody to check out. Just that little video, unless by the time this comes out you got something else to post up, then I'll by the time this comes out I'll post it up. But if not, you guys are gonna see a little preview there. Are you more of a Marvel fan than a DC fan? And do you have any DC characters that you're interested in ever bringing to life?
I was thinking about it. Like my own, I have a mashup that me and Ken came up with. So it's basically it's a Cyclops fused with Nightwing.
Oh shit, dude. Yes, because I know you got your Cyclops cosplays as well, man, on your page. You guys go check that out. They're dope. Damn, a Cyclops and Nightwing mashup, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So that's what I like about these guys. If you guys follow a lot of the Kombat in the Grid cosplayers and everybody that's involved in this, a lot of them tend to do mashups. I mean, that's kind of what the whole Kombat in the Grid concept is, Power Rangers and Mortal Kombat mashup as well. But like they tend to do a lot of these really dope like mashups of amalgamations, if you will, you know, of different cosplays. You guys definitely have to go check it out, man. A Cyclops and Nightwing cosplay. I'm definitely interested in seeing that.
And also a gender bend Poison Ivy.
Oh shit, dude. Yeah. Nice. Hell yeah, man. That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope.
So that would definitely probably like gonna be when it gets hot. Like
Yeah. Couple months here, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
You guys got any little secrets that you can throw out? Any for the both of you, either or, respectively, cosplays that you guys are currently working on? I know, Mike, you got your Punisher thing going on, but is there anything in the works coming up?
Let me tell you about the Punisher. A lot of people have been asking me to do the Punisher since last year.
A lot of people.
Yes. Yeah, I've been seeing that.
A lot of people about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it was like, yo, when you gonna do a Punisher? You should do a Punisher. You look like the guy. I was like,
you got the look. You definitely got the look.
Like they said, I look like the dude from the TV show, and I'm like, I really don't. I know a guy that literally
I think it's the head shape, in my opinion. It's the head shape. Maybe it's the nose. It's the hair, the way. Yeah, you know.
He's stupid.
Oh man, you got anything that you're working on right now, Ken?
I actually am right now. I'm working on a Mandalorian cosplay.
Oh, nice, dude. Speaking of the Star Wars lore, are you guys? Well, obviously, if you're doing a Mandalorian one, you're fans. But are you guys fan of the Star Wars? You guys fans?
Yes.
Have you guys started the Boba Fett
series?
I watch
all the shows, everything. Yeah,
I didn't start Boba Fett yet.
I haven't started Boba Fett yet. You started? Is it good?
Yet.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I haven't even talked to anybody about it. No one's even said
fire.
anything.
I like it.
Okay.
I'm digging it. Yeah.
I haven't started it yet.
I gotta watch that, and I gotta watch Peacemaker. I heard it's good.
I started Peacemaker last night. It dropped with 3 episodes for the premiere, but I only watched 1 last night before I went to bed. I'm not gonna lie. I was like 50-50 about it when I first heard that it was announced. I was Peacemaker show. I don't know if we need this, but I got to tell you, without any spoilers or anything, it's dope. I think it's dope. My personal opinion, I think it's dope. Yeah, it's cool.
It's not friendly. It's not for kids.
No, it's not for kids at all. It's not family friendly.
It's a hard art. Like,
yes,
actually.
definitely, dude. It's also by James Gunn, and I'm glad that they gave him free reign to do like an R-rated thing to finally see. I don't think he's done any R-rated stuff in the comic book world. I believe this is his first venture. I
probably
think, right?
is his first because he did Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, Marvel,
so
Disney.
This might be the first rated R he's done.
I think it is, and it's actually very well done. Yeah, I think it's really dope, man. I've been watching. I haven't got around to Boba Fett yet, and there's something else. What else just came out? Peacemaker came out. Boba Fett came out. And there's something else that came out.
Superman and Lois came out too.
Is that what came out? There's
season 2. It came out.
Yes, Superman and Lois.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I know there's a couple different things that came out recently, but I went back with all this like talk of Batfleck leaving, with Michael Keaton being in the Batgirl movie and all this different stuff. It kind of hyped all my DC stuff up again. So I went back and I've been watching all the DC animated movies, and man, phenomenal, especially the ones that are all connected. The DC animated movie universe, the 16 movies that start with Flashpoint Paradox and then
Justice League War,
Apocalypse War, ends with that. I've watched a lot of them, but I haven't seen all of them. So I wanted to go back, rewatch the ones that I've watched already, but watch everything in chronological order. So I've been stuck watching those, and I just finished that. I think it was last night. I just finished all of those. Man, phenomenally done, dude. It just goes to show you that like WB can do it live action. I don't know what they're doing. In my personal opinion, I don't know what they're doing because the animated movies are done so well.
When it comes to animated, WB they do animated so well. Look at when they did Mortal Kombat, Scorpion's Revenge, and everything.
Exactly. Yes.
Now,
did you guys see the second one?
Yes.
I haven't. That's the other one I haven't seen. I gotta watch that. Probably watch that too.
I have not seen
I have not seen the second one yet. I forgot what it's called too. I can't remember what it's called, but I heard it was good. I heard it wasn't as good as the first one though. Something else. Is that what it is? I think it is. I heard, what did you think, Mike? Because you said you saw it. Did you think it was as good as the first one, or you think the first one was better? Scorpion's Revenge.
I'm 50-50 on it.
Yeah.
Because I like both. So
okay, yeah. I seen a couple people saying it wasn't as good as Scorpion's Revenge, but it's still dope. That's what I seen a couple people say. But I haven't got around to it myself.
And if you watch it, it reminds you of the movie a little bit.
Really? Okay, dope. Yeah. And we talked about that before. Last time you were on, we talked about the movie.
Not the newest one.
Not the new. Okay.
It doesn't remind you of the newest one.
The original, the 90s one?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
okay. So it has some good nostalgia to it. Yeah.
Yes.
How about Injustice?
Oh, I didn't see that. That's the other one that I didn't see. I heard it wasn't that good, dude.
No, it wasn't, bro.
I'm behind on a lot of stuff, so I'm playing catch up right now.
I'm not gonna spoil you, but it was disappointing.
Man, dude.
It was.
I'm in like a DC kick right now the last like couple weeks. So I'm watching everything DC right now. It's just where I'm at. So I'm trying to get to that. Like I said, I was doing the DC animated movie universe, so I forgot Injustice. I need to watch that, but I heard it's not good, man.
Like all that hype in the trailer, and then all of a sudden you watch it, and I'm like, what the hell? I don't remember this.
Man.
Like,
yeah,
it's not like the comics at all. It's different. So it's its own thing.
Oh man, is it anything like the games? Because I know the games is like the comics in a sense too, right?
Oh, no.
A little bit. Only a little bit. A little bit.
And they pick and choose certain stuff to put in the game. Yeah,
strange, man. That's strange, man. WB usually does real good with the animation. I'm disappointed to hear that, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's talk about it, dude. Combat in the Grid. We probably said that name a good like 15 times already. People are gonna leave here going like Combat in the Grid, Combat in the Grid. Well, that's good, man. Let's leave it in their minds after they're done with this episode. So maybe they'll go watch it. Something I'd like to showcase for the people is you've got this opening sequence before episode 1 of Combat in the Grid, before the series actually starts, that's on your YouTube channel, that pushes this positive message that I can definitely get behind, man. And let's go ahead and let's just play that real quick for everybody that hasn't seen it. Let's go ahead and play that right now.
Now I'm in too much character. What's going on, everybody? As you see, I'm in my character as Scorpion. Also created Mortal Kombat versus Power Rangers, which is Kombat In The Grid. At the same time, this is basically, you know, for you guys, fans of both projects. And as I say, I'm a cosplayer. I have other cosplayers, different shapes and sizes, different ethnicity, gay, lesbian, straight. It don't matter. At the end of the day, cosplay is cosplay. There's a lot of toxic in the whole cosplay community. And we gotta understand, love is love. No matter what color or anything, we all must unite. And at the same time, there's a whole bunch of body shaming and stuff. Like it doesn't matter. Like once a cosplayer, always a cosplayer. Never be judged or whatever anybody else can say about you. You have a dream, you fulfill it, no matter what. At the same time, I've been working on this for about a year. I've been through a lot of things, through struggles and everything, and I still continue doing it. If you have a dream, you set your mind to it, and you always work hard for it, because you never know where it's going to end up. Always follow it, and never let anyone tell you that you can't do anything that you set your mind to. Like I said, you have a vision, do it. Look what I'm creating. I'm creating something so unique that no one ever thought it would be possible. Mortal Kombat versus Power Rangers? You guys ain't seen nothing yet.
I just want to say that actually, man, I think it's really cool that you included that message in that opening thought before the episode starts, and it's definitely true across the board, but it's also very true for the project that you put together, man, being that you have something around like 16 plus cosplayers acting in this, and that's not mentioning anyone else working on the project, and it's a large mix of like all sorts of people. And it's even kind of strange, like coming out of my mouth as I say it right now, that we in a sense focus on that. But it kind of is what it is. It's the world that we live in, unfortunately. And it's a cool message of positivity to put out, though, that nothing else really matters other than the fact that you all have a shared dream, are connected together by the cosplays that you partake in and the things that you're fans of, and are coming together to put something together that's, you know, cool for yourselves and for anyone else out there that may feel the same as well. And I mean, kudos, man. What inspired you to put that message in there? What were you thinking, like when you were saying all that, man?
Well, basically, you know, at first I wasn't gonna do that, but then it just, you know, occurred to me, like just seeing everybody, you know, laughing, you know, just standing there, just laughing and giggling and stuff, and then I was like, you know what? I want to put this message out because it's like, it's just everybody uniting, and you know, it's different color, different ethnicities, different sizes and everything. And, you know, it's like the majority when it comes to like, you know, projects like this, you know, they respect people that know martial arts, that be in fit and everything. And it's like, no, it's like, in a sense, we all cosplayers, you know, we're not actors. Although I would say only one person that's on here is an actor.
Oh, really?
His name is H.V. Gibson. He's the one that plays the mysterious shadow in episode 1.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he is. Like, his voice is just, you know, phenomenal. Like, especially, you know, with, you know, he also has a condition. So it's like, that's why I say it's like, it doesn't matter. It doesned matter how you look. If you have a disability or anything, you can cosplay as anything as you want, you know, like, how I would say, like, you can be in a wheelchair, still cosplay. Like, it's you're just being creative. You're doing what you love.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and it's like, at the same time, we can't say that we wanted to do that when we were kids because we couldn't. The only time we could dress up was Halloween. That's it.
Exactly. Yeah.
That was pretty much it. And it's like, you know, you have all these action figures, you have all these heroes and everything. Like I said, you have Marvel, DC, you have all these comics, and you even have, you know, drama shows, TV. Like, you could cosplay as anything, especially actors, Terminators, Rambo, Rocky, all that stuff. Like, it's just, you know, just being creative.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you know, mommy, look, that, you know, I thought that person's on TV is actually here in real life. Like, come on, like, for example, like, freaking somebody cosplay as Steve Urkel. Like, that's another one.
Like,
exactly.
You know, it's dope, man. I really think that whole opening message too, the way that you guys recorded that message, like, on set. And like you hear the wind going, you hear everybody laughing in the background. You see B-roll cut to people hugging and having a good time, and you see like the cameraman shooting and things going on. Like, it's like It's a dope opener, man. What would you say has been the hardest part though of bringing Kombat in the Grid to life? With everything that you've done from the beginning to where you're at now, everything in between. I mean, the cosplay, the suits, the people. I mean, everything. Think about everything. And what do you think is the hardest part about pulling this together?
Dang, that's.
Because I'm sure there's a lot of it that's hard, right? I'm sure there's a lot of things.
It is. It's a lot because you're staying up countless nights, thinking about what you're gonna put, what are you gonna write,
right?
And at the same time, like for example, like I did all this and everything finished, and I was like, "Holy crap, we don't have a song."
Oh,
what are we gonna do?
That's right. Yeah. We need theme music.
I was like, holy crap, what are we gonna do? So first I was like, okay, what if I get like a techno, mix the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers song and Mortal Kombat together, and heard it first, but it wasn't, it was just, it was like it was like that. And I was like, okay, no, that's not gonna work. I was like, what?
Yeah.
So with me being creative as I am, as writing and directing this,
right?
I used to do music myself, so I literally just, I just looked up Disturbed, I looked up Avenged Sevenfold, Nickelback, Linkin Park, and I was just looking at stuff. And then there was one song that Avenged Sevenfold had, and then I was like, that's it. So I started listening to an instrumental to one of their songs, and I just started writing. And then from there, like I would say the hardest thing when it came to this, what basically put this together was the song and getting the artist to do it.
Right.
Which is Tom McGrath. Yeah. Tom McGrath is known worldwide. He's known to do a lot of heavy metal anime covers.
And it's really well done. It's like seriously really well. I was actually listening to it this morning.
The fact, and it's not even the full version because he's working on the full version of it.
Oh shit! Really?
The fact that he put this together just brought tears to my eyes. Like before, it was the instrumental. Now he wasn't fully done, but we had the instrumental first, so we went to Go Ranger Station. Everybody was hearing the instrumental. I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to hear the lyrics.
Yeah.
And then once he put the lyrics in, I was like, oh my god, I still listening to it over and over. Nobody's getting paid for this. We're putting money into everything. We're putting money into shirts. We're putting money into Brian edits. He's the only one that's doing the effects, that's doing the camera, everything. He's the only one. As far as writing and directing, I'm telling everybody what to do and stuff. That's me. Right. So when it comes to the hardest part, the hardest job would be him because he's doing everything. And there's only one person. It's only one person. Yeah. So notice when it comes to projects like this, you would have at least 7 people behind camera and doing effects and everything. He's doing, but at the same time, and when stuff like this, it costs a lot of money. But at the same time, we're doing this on a low budget. But at the same time, I really don't care as long as it's a story. Yeah. Everyone wants to see a story. Okay, such and such. Like, look, we're not perfect. Don't expect us to be perfect. We're not actors or anything. I said it from the beginning. Yeah, we are cosplayers and we're having fun. We're actually, in a sense, we're practicing acting doing this.
Right.
So it's like, let me tell you, how many times we had to say cut. do it over, do it about like 20, like 20 to 30 times.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's like some bloopers here. You know,
are you guys gonna release any of those bloopers?
Oh yeah, we are. We definitely are. We definitely are.
You're gonna put that on YouTube, or is it just gonna go straight to IG?
Yeah,
or what?
It's gonna be on YouTube.
Nice.
It's gonna be on YouTube.
People love to see behind the scenes stuff, man. They love to see that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Like, you know, like, I mean, you have, you know, and another thing, you have other Power Ranger projects. Like, you know, the biggest one right now is Unworthy. You know, Power Rangers Unworthy is the biggest one, and you know, they all, like, some of them are from Jersey and stuff, and they all have it. And obviously, they're putting money in production and everything. We're not. The only thing we're putting money in is the suits.
Right.
We are also, like, when it comes to, you know, starting choreography, like, we only have one choreographer. And his name is and he has, like, he's like a fifth degree black belt.
Oh, nice.
And he's done, like, at the same time. And when it came to the Mysterious Shadow, the way he has a condition, wanted to make him look good because he can't move as much. So we wanted to make him look like, I'm the shit and all that stuff.
And that works. So, I didn't know that. That's a good little like behind the scenes fact, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
It's a project of love. You know what I mean? It's a project of love.
Exactly.
And it's coming together. It's coming together perfectly, man. How much of the series do you guys have mapped out already? And how many episodes have already been shot?
Well, we only have two. We only have two. We only have two. Yeah, because of the because we did it during the pandemic.
Right.
And we had to do it. You know, at the same time, it was cut. You know, people stopping and everything. Like, oh, can I get a photo? Such and such. Like, it was a lot. But, you know, we did the best that we can. But at the same time, you know, once you start something, you don't stop. You continue. Because the more you continue, you'll know and you learn, and it gets better and better.
How much of this do you have? You only got 2 episodes shot, but how much do you have mapped out? Do you have, like, the future for a little while? You have the ideas. You got it.
There's a lot
penned out.
There's a lot more to do. There's a lot. There's a lot to do.
It's not funny. There's a lot.
You guys, when you guys planning on being able to shoot again?
Hopefully in spring.
Nice.
We definitely want to shoot in the spring. Basically, for the spring would be episode 4. Episode 3, I'm looking to do around March.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah, definitely, man, definitely.
Yeah.
And if anybody tunes into this show while we're on the subject, you guys know that I like to pry for a little bit of some of that secret sauce, some of that secret information from my guests. So I know we're only going to see episode 2. You said episode 3, you're looking at in March, episode 4 in the spring. But is there a thought in your mind for what's next after the series wraps up? Is this like a one and done season, or do you plan on another season if possible? I mean, have you thought about what's next, or am I jumping too far ahead here?
I mean, honestly, it depends, because we're just building.
Right.
We're just building right now, and then you know, hopefully a lot people go on. Like what I say, like we're putting our time into merch and everything, and as also we sell it, we want it to go towards the project, towards the funding and everything to make everything better. Because you know, people are going to be like, oh, I want to see this, I want to see that.
Smart.
Like, because you know, when it comes, especially, you know, when it comes to studio time and everything, voiceover and all that stuff. Like I'm gonna tell you this. The person that did the voice of Lord Zed was Brian Edits.
Oh, nice. Oh, really? That's dope.
Brian Edits is the one that did the voice, and Pep Padre, he's the one that's in the costume of Lord Zed. Oh,
nice, dude. Yeah, hey, dude, the voice was very well done, and I'm not the only one to say that. This morning, actually, I was also watching. I think is it Kraz Productions? Do you guys know who I'm talking about or not?
Yes,
he did a review. He did a review, and he said the same thing. He's like, "Yo, the voiceover is on point." He said it was good. Yeah. Now that you guys got your hands in like creating and doing something of this nature and being a part of something of such, are you guys interested in doing more like acting or video projects in your futures? I mean, both of you respectively. You guys interested in doing more stuff now that you guys are really getting into this?
Yep, sure.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah. Definitely.
It feels good, huh? It feels good to create, to do something. I mean, creatives, I'm a creative myself. I mean, even with just this podcast, I mean, like, it just feels good. Like, it feels good, and I feel accomplished every time after I shoot an episode. And I can't imagine the feeling you guys have.
Especially to get, you know, support from, from actual Rangers and also Mortal Kombat actors.
Right.
It's also, to get support from them. So it's like, hopefully, like as they see, I don't know, maybe, in the future they could probably be in it or something like.
Yeah, definitely. I could see this as you guys keep progressing and doing more. I could see this becoming a possible, if you guys are ever open to it, because technically the rights are yours, whatever it is that you want to do with it. But I could see like other companies, other studios, or whomever else possibly going, hey, I'm interested in being a part of this, or I'm interested in another crossover, or taking some of your guys' characters, whether it be Power Rangers or Mortal Kombat or the Combat Rangers or whatever it may be, and crossing over with other people that are doing things such as the guys itself. I could see that happening.
Yeah, I'm actually crossing over with it's a live RPG called Power Rangers Master Force.
I think Brooklyn Boy told me about that. I believe it was Brooklyn Boy.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm basically doing a crossover with them. It's going to be called Flames of the Scorpion.
And Scorpion Ranger's going to be in there, right? Yes.
Yeah, Scorpion goes into their universe.
That's dope, man. That's dope. You're also working on some voiceover stuff with Review Time Productions, I think, right?
Yes. Also part of Digital Beast. I play Lion, so I play the digital Yellow Ranger. Yep. So I'm basically, crazy. Like, I really don't care.
Go,
man. My pizza. Hey, got a wine. Yeah, let's go. Let's get crazy.
Yeah, man. Like, definitely.
That's basically how he is.
That's gonna be dope, man.
He brings the hype to the team. So
yeah. Congratulations, man, to both of you guys. I love seeing this stuff unfold, and everything just brings more exposure, more promotion, more work, more collaborations, and more positivity, man. And as we get ready to wrap up here and get ready to premiere that sneak peek of episode 2, I just want to say that, like, man, I'm honored to be a part of this in the sense of having the opportunity to speak to you before it all came to light, Mike, on the episode that we had you on before, getting all like those insider details and talking about what was going to be Combat in the Grid, and now actually seeing it put together, having a part 2 here with you, and having Ken here getting another perspective of things. It's inspirational, to be honest with you guys. You guys made it happen, man.
I really appreciate. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure because it's not just you're doing a Power Ranger series. You're doing 2 things. So you're putting Power Rangers and Mortal Kombat. Like I said, like they did Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They did Power Rangers and Justice League.
Right.
So now they did Power Rangers and Street Fighter. So now look what I'm doing.
Exactly. Yep. Man, I want to congratulate everybody that's a part of this project that's not here. Forgive me if I miss anyone. I'm going to name some names off here. And I'll throw it up on the screen too, so you guys can actually see, for those that are watching, where to find their Instagrams and everything. But shout out to East Coast Power Rangers, True Evil Ryu, Latin Nerd Cosplayer, Goku Super Saiyan God 26. And I hope all these Instagrams are still the same. I'll try to double check in editing, of course. New York 6th Ranger, Peppers Padre, Ryu Senin, Brooklyn Boy Cosplay, Director Ward, Miss Baby Girl, Andros and Armani Daddy 212, Tyson World, Sir Julius Cosplay, Hellspawn Cosplay, and of course Ken Cosplay, who's here today, and DPCX1489 on Instagram. That is Mike Patron's Instagram, alongside Jay Edits, who distributes you guys' merch, and he also did. Wait, yes. Did you come up with this design, or did he come up with the design?
I told him that I wanted something to represent. So basically, I wanted a Z. I wanted a Z as in Z, but also put, the Mortal Kombat Dragon on top of it.
Nice. Okay, so it was kind of a good collaboration there.
Yeah.
Between
So
you guys,
basically, what you have on, and you have all those colors. Mm-hmm. It's also representing the LGBTQ community.
Right.
So it's basically representing all united. Yes. But when it comes to the series, that's how his staff changed, and it has the colors that basically has him be able to change them into Rangers.
Yes, awesomely done, dude. Shout out to Jay Edits. He's got the merch and everything. I'll throw the links and everything in the description on YouTube as well. And he's also a supporter of this show. Really cool guy.
I also want to give a shout out to Sick Apparel Customs, who came up last minute to coming up with these shirts.
There we go.
Sick Apparel for coming up for these shirts.
Oh man, those are actually awesome. You got to send me the link for those too, man. I'm gonna cop one myself if they're available, man. Are they available for everybody, or is it just for you guys right now?
Definitely. I'll hook you up. I got you.
Okay, all right, for sure.
I got
for
you.
For sure, man. Before we get out of here, I'd like to give you guys a spotlight to say whatever it is that you'd like to say before we leave everyone here today. So whatever it is that you guys want to say, man, just shoot the shit.
Keep cosplaying for everybody. Have fun.
Yes. Hell yes.
That's what it's all about. Having fun. That's
Hell
it.
yes, man.
Well, basically, we're going to be at Go-Go Ranger Station again. It's
Nice.
going to be July 17th. So we're going to have shirts, we're going to have posters. And
where's that at again?
It's in Philadelphia.
It's in Philly, yeah. Brooklyn
Yes.
Boy invited me to go to that. If I'm able to make that happen, I might be out there with you guys. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be fun. It's definitely it's gonna be huge. You're gonna have a whole bunch of Power Ranger actors and actresses there. A whole bunch of Power Ranger cosplayers and stuff. And you see us another sneak peek of something that has to do with Kombat In The Grid.
Oh,
I just can't say that.
exclusive!
I just can't say that. You'll see that Go-Go Ranger Station, just not on here.
If you guys want to stay up to date with everything that Mike Patron is doing and Ken Cosplay are doing, follow them respectively at DPCX1489 for Mike and Ken_Cosplay, and it's Ken with 2 N's. So you can follow Ken and everything that he's got going on as well. And be sure to follow Kombat In The Grid on Instagram. There's an underscore in between each word, and make sure you look it up on YouTube. It's super simple. You literally just type in Kombat In The Grid, and it's the first thing that comes up. And thank you guys also, because now my podcast is like the second or third thing that comes up when you type in Kombat In The Grid too. So, so thank you guys for that one, man. You guys got to stay up to date with everything they're doing. And man, thank you guys for coming on. Thanks, Mike, for coming on a second time. Always a dope conversation with you, man. I'm glad to have finally met you, person to person, however we want to call it. I know it's not technically face to face, but you know what it is, Ken. Really cool, man. I appreciate it. And I may have to hit you up to do some artwork for me for something, man. May have to figure something out someday.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah,
most definitely.
dude. Hell yeah,
Definitely,
man. So
definitely. For
thank
sure.
you guys. Thank you guys for coming on. And as they wave goodbye, I'm gonna leave you guys right here with episode 2, a sneak peek before we get into this week's cosplay of the week. A sneak peek of Kombat In The Grid, episode 2. Enjoy.
Stupid wizard. He must have tinkered with my staff when I wasn't looking. Either way, so I can change these warriors to what I hate the most, huh? And I hate. Alright, my new warriors. You will now be my new Power Rangers!
Oh man, I am stoked. Wow. Once again, like I said, thanks to Mike Patron for coming on. Thanks to Ken Cosplay for coming on. You guys go follow them. Stay up to date with everything Kombat In The Grid and everything that they're doing in their solo ventures as well. Really cool guys, really cool people, everybody involved in Kombat In The Grid. I've talked to a lot of Kombat In The Grid cast members, if you will, on the side. A lot of them have been cosplays of the weeks before. A lot of really cool people making a dope thing come to light, man. And I'm just stoked to be able to be here to discuss all this nerdery and this geekery with everybody, man. But you know what time it is. Did you think we weren't going to do one? You know we're going to do one. But right before we do it, go get yourself a Chazosaurus Rex mug. Can you tell I'm tired again? What's going on with me? You know? What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this week's Cosplay of the Week. And this week's Cosplay of the Week is none other than Latin Nerd Cosplayer! Oh, Latin Nerd Cosplayer, a fellow Kombat In The Grid cast member, I guess you could say. And I'm throwing it up on the screen. You know what that means. Now, look at this, man. We're doing something special here today, by the way, but just follow me, okay? Firstly, we're looking at his Spider-Man Noir cosplay, and it is phenomenally done, dude. Latin nerd cosplayer, phenomenally done, dude. I love the hat. It's like, it's black. It's just black on black here, dude. It looks awesome, man. I'm loving the way that you went about this, dude. You got the black hat. It's not a fedora, is it? Is that a fedora? Is that a fedora hat? I know what a fedora is, but I'm saying, like, there's another one that looks similar to, anyway. You got a dope hat going on there, dude. You got the goggles. I love that. The kind of like goggle type looking Spidey eyes with the white in the middle, the white mesh, looking amazing, dude. Completely blacked out around the mouth and everything. You got the kind of like turtleneckish little like situation occurring there with the leather and the buttons. Oh my God, all strapped up with the pea coat and everything. Black on black on black, looking amazing. And the photography, the angle, the way that you went about it, the location and everything, because there's more pictures on his Instagram that you can look at of his Spider-Man Noir cosplay as well. The train in the background is a perfect setting, dude. And the style of that specific train with the rivets and all that good stuff, the rivets, not ribbits. He's not a frog, okay? This isn't Frogger, all right? Is it, whoa, hey, look out, oh, shit, whoa, hey, whoa, oh my God, it's an 18-wheeler! Like, this is not what's happening, dude. Spider-Man. Rivets on the train, dude. Absolutely amazing angle. It's perfect with the Gaussian blur going on out over there with the train and everything, and you up front. Perfectly done, dude. The caption says, "This train isn't big enough for this Spidey." Crazy! Because the train's pretty big. I'm just kidding, man. Suit is by at Cosmanles, COSMANLES on Instagram, and the pics were taken by, I don't know, because the names that are on here on Instagram, though I checked and those accounts no longer exist, so I don't know where I can find who's actually taking the pics. This is obviously going to become a promo clip, so whoever's taken any of the pics that I list today, because I got a little special something coming in a second. Any of the pics that I list today, I believe they're all taken by the same, tagged by, at least mentioned by the same people, but none of these accounts exist anymore. But I'm just gonna say them anyway, real quick, so I can give the credit to the people who did do it, and if they have a new Instagram, like I said, put it in the thing. But it's 8 Exile Creation 2s, and then Cosvoid _TM, and then Cosvoid Global TM as well. This is so perfectly done, man. And then the edit is actually by Louis, who is Latin nerd cosplayer himself, but he's got a photography account, and that is Louis _junior_nerdy_photographer. Absolutely dope, man. I'm really digging this Spider-Man Noir, this version that you got here. It's really dope. And this photo is so phenomenally done. I'm not even lying when I say this. Because I want to, man, I swear to God, I'm going to start getting cosplayers or people that draw and like framing your guys' stuff in my podcast / gaming room, you know? And then when I get a new set, maybe a set where I upgrade at some point and the set is, I can explore more of the background of the set. I'll have more stuff going on and drawings and this and that and all kinds of good stuff, man, because this is one of those moments where this photo is so dope, dude, that it's so awesomely done that it's something that you could frame and put up in like your game room, your podcast room, or add to your collection or whatever. It's absolutely dope. Don't usually do this that often where we throw up multiple cosplays or multiple it may be like different angles of a cosplayer for the cosplay of the week, but usually don't throw up different cosplays that they have done. normally just throw up, I choose one to highlight, to talk about, and then tell you to go to their Instagram and check out the rest, right? But being that it's a special Kombat in the Grid episode, and being that Latin Nerd Cosplayer is a part of Kombat in the Grid, I think it's only right to show you guys his cosplays that feature Mortal Kombat and or Power Rangers, and that are included in the Kombat in the Grid series. Because I chose a Spider-Man one because I just think that it's dope and I felt like highlighting it. But we're gonna throw up his noob. Look at this noob, dude. What? Like, this is absolute, what? This is dope, dude. Oh, man. This is absolutely amazing, man. The caption says, I take no sides. I have my own clan and brotherhood. I was once human and now I am immortal. And the mask was by at make__mask on Instagram. And the contacts were by at SPS_I. And the makeup was by 8exile_creation2s. And that's no longer an existing account. So once again, please tag it so we can figure that out. Your noob Cybot is absolutely dope, man. Again, black on black. We got a theme going on here today, dude. Just black on black, right in the night, dark as the night, not the Dark Knight, not Batman, but it could be, but it's really not because it's Spider-Man and then it's also noob. Absolutely dope, dude. I love the eyes that you got popping out. Noob is one of my favorite Mortal Kombat characters. I love his mask. You got the gloves, you got the stance and everything down perfect, like doing this thing. I love it, dude. I believe he does that in general, but I believe there's it's not a cover. Noob was never on any of the covers, right? I think it's like when he wins or something, or it's like his profile picture when you're picking him, something. It's in a lot of the games, but there's a specific one that I'm thinking of that looks identical to. Absolutely dope, dude, with the shoulder pads and everything going on. I really love this, and he's got a bunch of really dope pictures of Noob on his Instagram that you have to go check out. And the pics were taken. The tabard gauntlets were by Cosplay Fu or Cosplay FU, literally like the letter FU. The belt is by partytask_cosplay_costume_shop. And the pic was taken by Amos Pains. Forgive me if I'm saying it wrong, but it's AIMESSPAINZ. And shoot hosted by Cosvoid or Cosvoid_global TM on Instagram. And I don't think that those exist anymore either. Absolutely dope. And you know we can't leave the cosplay of the week without showing you. You know that Kombat in the Grid if you stayed for this whole episode. If you haven't, if this is just a promo clip, go watch this entire episode to learn more about Kombat in the Grid right about now. His noob turns into the Noob Ranger, so you know we got to showcase that right about now. Check this out. And it also features Tizen World as the Smoke Ranger. So this is the Smoke Ranger and the Noob Cybot Ranger side by side. That's Tizen World on Instagram, TAIZENS_world, but it's WRLD on Instagram if you want to check him out as well. Caption says, Noob Smoke Rangers ready to wreck the realms. Ready to just... I'm here to wreck the realms. Absolutely dope. People are probably like, you weren't like this at all when Mike and Ken were on, but you know what? Hey, okay, all right, you know what it is. Absolutely dope, man. I love the way that your Noob Ranger looks. Absolutely amazing with the helm, and you got just bammed out, just insane, dude. You guys are looking beastly. I love this crossover that's going on, man. Grew up with the Power Rangers like crazy. My favorite is still, some may hate it, some may say it's a classic, but I love it. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is always will be my favorite of all time. And then Mortal Kombat is still, everything in Mortal Kombat is my favorite still. Absolutely love it, dude. And I love this crossover. Growing up as a kid, Power Rangers was a huge part of my life. Mortal Kombat was a huge part of my life. Very much so. These things still are, obviously. And it's really dope, like I always say, to see these mashups occur. Noob Cybot and a Power Ranger form. Noob Ranger, absolutely dope, dude. So Latin Nerd Cosplayer, your Spider-Man Noir Noob and Noob Ranger Cosplay of the Week for me is... Go Cosplay of the Week! Amazing! Chazosaurus Rex mug. I gotta get these bags under my eyes under control, dude. What's going on, man? What's going on, dude? It's crazy out here, man. Somebody hire me to play a psycho in a movie, please. Just somebody hire me to play a psycho in a movie. I can also do really serious, though. I can do really deep roles. What do you mean? She wasn't getting a burrito? Where was she? What? She got hit by a car on the way. All right, I'm done. Oh, man. I just want to sit here and talk with you guys, dude. I just want to talk about random things, but I know we talked this whole episode. We talked to other people. We did an awesome cosplay of the week. I look like I'm about to fall asleep and just pass out mid-conversation, so I'll let you guys go. Thank you for watching, for liking, for commenting, for sharing, for doing all of those beautiful things that you do over on youtube.com/Side Project Podcast. When you go down and hit that big red button that says subscribe, and when you press it, it goes, watch Kombat In The Grid, watch Kombat In The Grid, and also here's 100 sexy project points because you are one sexy mother. Oh my God, wait a minute. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening on Google, Apple, Spotify, and all those things that you listen on. I said it backwards, but you know what it is. Thank you for listening on Apple, Google, Spotify, and all those things you listen on. When you rate, you review, and you thumbs up, you do all those things you do. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Oh, man. When you guys share everything, dude, it really helps out. It really helps out, and I really appreciate all the love. When you guys like things, when you guys comment, when you guys share, when you subscribe, when you get things out there, I really appreciate it because that's how it spreads, and that's how it spreads and spreads and spreads open. Spread them legs, spread them cheeks. That's how you really get out there. That's how everybody sees, and we can all get together and we can all talk about like-minded things together. The more that people see it, the more we all win and talk and have a good time with like-minded people. Spread that positivity just like Mike did. If you're looking for more of me, you can find me personally on IG Hates Chazzy on Instagram, and everything else you need to find me at is right here. I think I got it right. I think I got it 100% right. Wait, no, it would be like this, right? There we go. If you're looking for the podcast as a whole, you can find it on Instagram at Side Project Podcast. We didn't get a lot of Chazosaurus Rexes in today. So you know what that means.